Jake Welk, you are the marketing manager at LeMay, America's Car Museum. Welcome back. I have missed you.
Oh, I missed you too.
Things have been happening at this car museum that I have seen from the freeway. You're not returning my phone calls. I'm very concerned and teasing. So what is new at LeMay, America's Car Museum?
Oh man. Well, you know, we always have a lot going on.
You do.
All year round.
You have amazing events.
Yes.
What has happened most recently at the car museum that you want to talk about?
Well, we had, you know, as we kind of are venturing to spring now, we kicked off our event season with a great event on Friday called Wine and Wheels.
Oh, I love that.
And it's our second annual one that we've done. We started it last year, and really it started as kind of a way to say thank you to the great wineries of the Pacific Northwest who have helped our gala, as you know, our Wheels and Heels gala.
That award-winning gala. Yeah.
And so a lot of these wineries that have supported us, there's a photo of some of the group there that attended. You know, it's a kind of an intimate experience in our gallery where the wineries get to show up and they do tastings and they bring their wines in that they want to you know, show the audience. And so we had about a little bit under 200 people that attended, and we like to keep it kind of a small gathering, so it feels special and intimate for people.
Yeah, I don't want to do wine tasting in a crowd, and it makes me so happy that you understand the intimacy of that, because I want to be able to sample wines and then take those wines home with me and support my community. In addition to that, you have a new exhibit on display, so tell us what the details are.
Yeah, this month we're kind of putting the final touches on it right now, but we're calling it Rare and Luxurious.
Ooh.
It's 100 years of exceptional luxury and exotic vehicles. So you'll see everything from the early 1900s all the way to, you know, modern cars, and it will kind of evolve over time over the next 6 to 8 months. But really, it just kind of is showing our guests the evolution of what luxury cars are and what they look like.
Jake, look at the color of this car.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
How did they get that color on a car that old?
Yeah,
I mean, it may not be the original paint, but that's impressive.
It's a 1917 Crane Simplex. That was actually owned by the Rockefeller family before the LeMays bought it. So it's over 100 years old, and it's just spectacular. And so we have some of the vehicles like this in our exhibit that really just highlight the craftsmanship and, you know, what it was like back then for that's really a high roller vehicle, you know.
That is a high, I mean, when you even think about what that car has seen, the circles it's been driven in, and then for it to still be here and for the LeMays to be so brilliant to grab it.
Yeah.
Thank you, LeMay family. How does the Rare and Luxurious differ from past exhibits? Because in my mind, everything you have in that museum is rare and luxurious.
Yeah, you know, we do have a lot of that,
You
right?
do, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, you know, but with this one, I think what we wanted to do was these, as you noticed from the photo, these are large, and, you know, the shapes and the curves and the colors. When we did this, we wanted to bring them up to the showcase gallery with the window and the lighting.
Right. And that's the main floor, right?
Exactly.
That big window, yes,
The big
you see
window.
from the freeway, yes.
Right, and so you notice in that photo with the color, you know, some of these cars that we've had have been down on our floors below, and now they're up in an area where they're really seen from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Right, so instead of maybe tucked up against the wall or backed into a space, they're now out where people can walk around the entire car, and you can see things like the trunk, which back then was literally a trunk, you know, like a suitcase.
The hood, yeah.
And, you know, so that way people can appreciate the whole car in a way that we haven't displayed before, if that makes sense.
It would totally make sense. And so one of the questions I have, because I'm always curious about the behind the scenes, Jake, how do you move those cars in and out of the place? Like, for instance, when the museum first opened, I went way, way down to the bottom and I saw some cars, and I wondered how they got up to that showroom gallery floor.
Yeah.
Okay, spill the sauce. How do you do it?
Well, it's pretty impressive to watch. We have a very incredible collection team that does all the work behind the scenes of the cars. And outside of our small amount of staff, it's actually a lot of volunteers.
Really?
That help as well, yeah.
Wow.
And so you mentioned down below.
Yeah.
So that's a photo of that's a kind of a rare shot of what it looks like with nothing in there.
I've never seen it like that. I was like, wow, look at
Yeah.
that floor.
So we play this fun game on social media where we're like, what would you put in there? And people, have all sorts of fun ideas.
What's the best thing you've heard?
Oh God.
Restaurant?
Lawnmowers.
There we go. Claire, what would you put in there? An oven?
I don't know, like an epic party. Taylor
There
Swift
we
dance
go.
off. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, yeah, absolutely. So speaking of epic
Perfect.
parties, you have an event you're hosting called Women in Motorsport. Okay, what is this?
Yeah, this is a really, really special opportunity for us. May 24th, so it's coming up soon. Our partners at Dirtfish Rally School in Snoqualmie, they have a Women in Motorsport initiative there as part of their program. And my good friend Josie Rimmer heads up the Women in Motorsport initiative.
Great picture.
And yeah, so that's basically, we're gonna host this event at the museum this year for them. We're really excited about it. Josie's flying in exceptional women in the motorsport community from all over the world. And it's gonna be a full day
Josie.
summit. Yeah, go Josie. It'll be a full day summit. We're actually, a very, very rare situation, we're actually closing the museum for that day.
You never close the museum.
We never do. So it'll
Not
be
even on holidays you do close the museum.
No,
Wow.
it's rare, but we're having a Saturday, May 24th, where it'll be closed, and it will just be this event that'll be special for this Women in Motorsport initiative.
Are you going to feed us?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. I
yeah.
love how you said, oh yeah. That was good. That was
There'll be
very good.
food. There'll be a panel of all these great women talking about their experiences in the motorsport world. There'll be a cocktail reception. There'll be all sorts of really fun things going on.
Will we get to sit in cars? Will we get to make noises behind the
I
wheels?
think that can probably
Okay,
be arranged.
I'm just checking.
Yeah.
Because, I have...
And they're bringing some fun rally cars down too, so you get to see kind of like what these women, the wheel they get behind.
Exactly. How what does the seat feel like? How do you have to get put in there? Okay.
Yeah, it's
See, you
pretty
and
special.
I get carried away. All right. So is there anything else in this last 30 seconds that we should be on the lookout for?
Yeah, we have this really fun
Yes.
thing in the lobby right now.
Thank you.
It's our, we call it the Hot Link. It's a giant 1950 Mercury limousine.
Here it is.
And yeah, it's like 30 or 40 feet long and custom, one of a kind. This was donated last year from a gentleman in Eastern Washington. So we're very excited, very grateful to have that. But now I took that photo basically up against the front door. So as you walk in, that's the very first thing you see.
And this is when you talk about walking around and really seeing what this vehicle is made of.
Right.
I want to say thank you to you. You constantly bring us the best.
Oh.
The bar is so high
I
with
appreciate
LeMay
that.
Car Museum because of you. So Jake, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you
You
for
going to stick
having me.
around for some
Yes,
strawberry
I
crisp?
am excited. It
All
smells
right,
really good.
perfect. All right, Claire, I'm coming over. I'm going to put some gloves on.
Let's go.
And let's get to work.
Yes,
We'll be
ma'am.
right back after this quick break.